Complete forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, it looks like we're going to be looking at a relatively wet pattern over the next couple of days, kind of getting into a more tropical pattern. Beyond Sunday, lots of question marks. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in just a bit, but the back end of the 10-day forecast looks a lot different than it did yesterday, but this is what happens when we go between spring season and a tropical summer-like pattern. So let's get into it and talk about it as we have scattered showers across the area, but notice thunderstorms over Texas. We have severe thunderstorm watch boxes that go to 10 o'clock tonight, and energy associated with these storms will be getting to Louisiana tomorrow and interacting with the moisture we have in place. So probably and by all likelihood, we're going to see a better coverage of showers and storms for the area tomorrow. Today turned out to be about a 40% type of day as we forecasted. We have scattered activity mainly in west central Louisiana and going into northern Louisiana, offshore as well. I've been sure if this activity is going to make it inland, but this was a batch that was down here earlier in his weekend, and this batch was further offshore. So still the risk of some showers overnight tonight, but we'll tone it down to maybe 20 or 30% just in case, but generally fair to partly cloudy skies. Few scattered showers in Acadiana. We're talking Allen Parish, northern Jeff Davis Parish. A shower out just on the edge of the swamp. That's going to impact we'll say the Henderson area or right near it. And then we do have a nice shower over here by Port Barry along Highway 90. That's going to be 190 rather. That's going to be heading toward the Palmetto area, also Melville. And as we move the map up here and move it a little bit over, you can see that shower by Catahoula approaching the Henderson area, right just on the western flank of the Atchafalaya Swamp. So still some showers early this evening, but things should quiet down overnight tonight, but we're keeping that slight rain chance in the forecast tonight. We may have to adjust that at 10. Then tomorrow, watch what happens with daytime heating. We'll see scattered showers and thunder showers popping up. This is the RPM model, especially between mid-morning and the afternoon. A couple of locally heavy storms, and notice some of the action kind of meandering around, not moving a whole lot. So if you're caught in a storm that doesn't move a whole lot, you're going to catch a couple of inches of rain. Most of us won't see that, but there will be about a 60 to 70% chance of getting wet at some point during the day. And it looks to stay busy into not only tomorrow afternoon, but also into Friday as well. Now here's the European model, and we got two areas of interest. One, upper level low that's going to be a meanderer for a couple of days, producing heavy storms Saturday, maybe not so for Louisiana. Then an area of low pressure that's going to develop by the Bahamas that could become a hybrid or subtropical storm. If so, the first name system would be Arthur. And then back to the west, we'll watch this system kind of meandering around. Should give us a good chance of storms on Sunday. But new today, the European model keeps this moving along, and drier air begins to come in as we head into the middle part of next week, and that's a much better solution for us for sure. We'll see how it plays out. Rainfall over the next week, next 7 days. You can see who's going to get the heavier stuff. This remains consistent. Texas, where upwards of several inches of rain could fall. We'll keep an eye on the pattern just in case. And as for that tropical system or potential subtropical system, moisture now beginning to pool over by the Bahamas. National Hurricane Center maintaining a 70% chance of development, perhaps sometimes this weekend, maybe a subtropical depression or a subtropical storm. For us, a more tropical feel to the air for sure, maybe a few passing showers, primarily early this evening. Tomorrow, a good chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, 81 the high. And as we head into the weekend, pretty good rain chances again Friday, maybe a little bit lower Saturday. Sunday, a good chance of storms. And then next week, we've toned down those rain chances, but amping up the temperatures, especially as we get into the following weekend. That's it for weather right now. We'll be right back right after this.